Good evening. Sorry for being a bit late. Tonight was the end of the Monsters and Memories playtest, and well, I wanted to be there because, well, as you know, it is a game that I do care for quite a bit. Um, and then of course I realised I hadn't eaten, so I had to do the eat thing, and well, here and we find ourselves here a little late, but we're still here. So, um, I forgot to edit my thing yesterday. So, I forgot to update this, because that's bad of me. There we go. Um, I've got my jumper on because the fly's been a bit kind of active today. It's like he's on a proper dare. He is. That's exactly how it feels, right? Is that he is like a kind of college kid who's on like one of those frat dare things, and it's because literally I managed to watch him. I was looking at the dog, and he came along and literally kind of went and flew off. He didn't even stop, and it is driving me slowly bonkers, frankly. Which, you know, let's be honest, I don't need a lot of help in going nuts. I really, really don't. I can do that quite well on my own. So, we need to fill in some of this gap. I'm going to do this side first, because I can. can't do this with jumper on. Too hot. It's one of those annoying temperatures where without it you wish you had something on, but the moment you put something on it's too hot. One of those awkward kind of zones. Itches now. Hey you, how are you? How you doing? I relate to that. I relate to that. I know that feeling. I must admit, my brain isn't really braining today. I'm in the kind of state where I want to do things, but the moment I actually kind of go anywhere near them, it's a bit like being hungry and looking in the fridge and the cupboards and going, but not that. It's it's the I want, but not that. And to be honest, I don't think today's going to be a long one. I need to get some sleep. I really do. I keep staying up too late. I need to quit it. That thing where time passes and you don't know how. But I seem to be doing that quite well awake at the moment as well. I'm absolutely devoid of energy today. I really am. Wretched fly. will you please go do one? Preferably die in a horrible, painful way. Such as, please electrocute yourself over there on my fly swatter. Because it's getting on my nerves, dude. That's a good thing. Doggies like blankets. They like doggies do like things that people have made. It's almost like they can sense the effort that went in. They generally do like things that you've made. Now, some of it may be the smell. The smell that goes with handmade, because even though you've washed it, commercial stuff doesn't come in kind of smelling of your washing. So commercial stuff has like a no smell, or even sometimes a bit of a putrid smell. But if you wash it, it smells like your stuff, and they think that that's nice because obviously, well, it's kind of nice because that's what you smell of. Being stared at by the dog, but yeah, doggy blankets. Are good. Oh, excuse me. This doesn't feel right. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm really struggling, guys. Thing is here I am, I'm struggling. It's 9:15, and I'm really finding this hard work. But I'll blink twice and it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. Oh dear, I do feel bad for yawning at you. And I'm staring at this with that kind of can't see straight because I'm so tired feeling. Let's do a bit down. I know I haven't completed this spider in the middle, but if we do a bit of the edge, and bring it down the sides, that's a good thing. Did you ever watch movie A Quiet Place? And God help you if you ever watched A Quiet Place too. Explain to me why. Because I thought it was one of the most painful movies I've ever watched. And I make a habit out of watching kind of like classroom rate, disaster stroke horror movies. So I'll pretty much watch any horror movie. And it was shit. I hated it. And, I mean, I can justify why I think it's a bit crap. And I got bored of it. It didn't hold my attention because there was no music, because it's quiet. And there were so many unbelievable aspects of it. You know, so like that they had a generator, but somehow, even though it ran on fuel, it mysteriously didn't make any noise, so it didn't attract any of the monsters. And the same with the washing machine and everything else. Mysteriously, they all didn't. But if you so much as farted, you were dead, right? And it's like, well, you'd hear the generator, it would hum, it would, there's, even if you had like solar panels, there's a hum. It's not, there isn't, it's not quiet. And so it just spoiled the whole pretense of the movie. And I just couldn't. It was, I don't get why people like it. I couldn't. I'm not saying they weren't well made, but a well-made turd is still a turd, The premise was just so broken. It didn't give me anxiety at all. I was kind of wishing the monsters would win. Because apparently the new War of the Worlds is absolutely atrocious. I haven't watched it yet. I probably will. Because I'll watch pretty much anything once. There have been very few movies I have deliberately stopped watching. There's been movies that my brain has committed Harry and put me to sleep to avoid. Oh, hasn't there just? And Aquaman was one of those. I tried really hard to watch Aquaman. My brain wouldn't let me. My brain kept going, no, you don't need to see this. Go to sleep, Liz. Night, Liz. Sleepy Liz. And I did. I must have tried to watch it at least 3 times now. And the worst thing is it doesn't matter how not asleep I feel at the beginning. I could be wide awake, bouncing around like I've eaten, 58 tubs of blue Smarties, a tin of golden syrup, and, a couple of kilos of coffee. And I'll be asleep after about 20 minutes. It's definitely not a good thing for a film when I can't even stay awake in it. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm sure I started at 2 last night. that's a shame, Mickey gets me. Yeah, Bailey, it is funny how, like, it's almost like, I've said this before, it's almost like you've been hypnotised, and that there is some phrase in the movie that just, you know how, like, they sort of go, and on the command, bats are exciting, you will instantly fall asleep. And somehow, there it is in a film, and you just go, and they go, oh, bats are exciting. And you wake up an hour later going, I was watching a film. What happened to that? It is. I had the same problem with a book. I tried to read Stephen King's Nightmares and Dreamscapes, and I couldn't get off the first page. I had to ditch the first story as a result because I couldn't read it. I read the rest of the book just fine. I just can't read the first page. Why's your blanket not working then, Mickey gets me? Okay, I know that feeling. She's been a bit funny today because there's been thunderstorms, and one of the invisible ant farts that seems to set her off is really distant thunder. Hello. So she gets into the whole kind of, you know, mega alert, super whiny kind of her usual, in essence. Clean your eye. And it can be because she's heard a rumble of thunder in the distance. And she's not scared of thunder. She wants to fight it. But earlier today, there was a big kind of broadcast thing on the local Facebook news thing about how mega bad thunderstorm. Oh, I hope everyone's okay. Acting like, you know, Armageddon was coming. Didn't even hear it here. But she did. And I know that she did because I don't know if you guys have ever been. I don't know if it covers where you are. But there's a really glorious website. Hang on. So let me paste you this. And this allows you to watch real time, in essence. I mean, it is slightly batched, but real-ish time, lightning strikes. And basically, you could, if it hits, you get like a ping that grows out like a ripple in the water. And every time the ripple went over our house, she would set off. So I know that's what it was, but I couldn't hear it. And I've got pretty good hearing, but her brother was kind of going, I don't understand, whatever, bark, I'll join in. But she was the one winding everybody up, because there we were trying to get comfortable and, you know. Little Miss nesting in all the cushions over here. Aren't you? Knows where she's being talked about. But I love that lightning map thing because you can watch lightning. I mean, I'm looking at, you know, I've got it up on my screen now, and obviously over the Black Sea and Hungary, and right now there's stuff going off. Oh, there's stuff on the edge of Belgium as well, and you can watch it, and you can watch where it strikes, and I find it kind of interesting. Because obviously if there's a really good storm coming, you watch it coming and then you can hear it. Yeah. It's brilliant. You can spend all day kind of watching storms float about. But obviously, you know, generally you can kind of, you zoom in a bit on where you live and you watch it. And you watch like the storm coming. And then what is really fun is you see it hit on the screen and the little ripple that, because obviously you've got to zoom in to see the ripples, right? But you can see like the sound barrier ripple going out, and you will hear it when it tells you will hear it. It's I love it. It's one of my, I mean, I'm also known for watching volcanoes and earthquake monitors, but I like this one because, well, I was watching once when it hit site. So it hit my place of work. Now, admittedly, I think it hit the lightning conductor, but that's so not the point. I was watching when it hit site. Sadly, it didn't take out anyone important. But yeah, I find it fascinating to watch. I mean, I don't know how much it does for other countries, but it looks like it does certain places, even if it's not all places. I mean, where's that? Oh, I'm not very good at places. Where are we? You going to tell me where we are? Or are you going to not? I think I upset it. There's a really good storm going on in America at the moment, but I can't tell where it is because my geography's too shit. North of Oklahoma and west of Kansas, There's a real good storm going on over there at the moment. But I just find it interesting that you can watch kind of... I'm not going to say that all of America's covered, because I don't know that it is. It could be. I find it a bit odd that that's the only real... You know, that there's only a couple of thunderstorms in America at the moment. And this chunk down here, where are we? Tell me where we are now. There's some serious shit going on kind of northeast of the Bahamas, but once Orlando, that's Florida, isn't it? Or is there another Orlando? Can't see. Tampa Bay. No, that's Florida. There's some serious shit going on. Going on kind of in Florida by the looks of it. But it's interesting. I just find it fun to watch, and I find it interesting that they can monitor that accurately stuff at sea. But yeah, it is. But that's a great site, that one. It also works really well on your phone. That works really well on your phone. So you can kind of take it with you. One, two, three, four, five, six. And one of the other advantages of the Lightning map, of course, is it's safe for work. Very few places will block it. Somebody died. Preferably, hopefully, that was Mr. Fly. Bailey, every time this goes off, so when I go to bed and it's left on overnight to hopefully kill off a few of the secret stalkers in the house, and I hear it go off, I think of you, because I remember how much it made you jump. I have moved it a bit further away from the mic, so I do hope that it makes jump slightly less, but... Well, it's certainly a quick ending for them. Occasionally, some of the moths that we get are a bit chunky because, well, they're like this big. That's obviously wings, not body. But they tend to kind of sit and cook for a couple of seconds. But I do think it is kind of pretty much like flying into a laser field, although it is a metal grid. I think for a fly it's the equivalent of flying into the laser zappers or the Daleks disintegrator beam a bit, but you know, well, you had a choice. You've got the entire universe to be in and you came in here, so fair game, really. We're really close to 16. Really close. Because that is the 16 marker. So we are very close. But I'm going to be a pansy. And I'm going to be a wuss bag. There is not a word for me that I will not already have associated with myself. I'm going to give up for the evening. I will be back tomorrow, assuming the world does not destroy what little willpower I have. I do apologise from the bottom of my heart because you have come and I'm lacking. So I'm sorry. I truly mean it. I am sorry. I got signed off for 2 weeks this morning, so I will try and use this time to gather my wits and find them, for they seem to have rolled under the couch. And I think the dog ate one and buried it in the garden. So I am losing time at the moment. I wake up. I know I got up at like 7:30 this morning. I have no idea what I did all day till about 4 o'clock. I don't know where it went. I have no recollection whatsoever. I didn't achieve anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't eat anything. I have no idea what I did. And it's a bit weird. So, I shall return tomorrow. I shall try and start near. It's horrible, isn't it? Is that you look back and it's like, I know I had like 8 hours and I can't think of a single thing I did. I didn't answer the door, no one came. I know that because I've got proof, because I've got a doorbell ring thing and cameras. I didn't go to sleep that I remember. I didn't watch any TV. I didn't make anything. I don't even remember drinking anything. It's like I just phased out of life for like 8 hours and popped back in. If you ever saw Heroes, the very first season of Heroes, where Yoto discovers that he can go through time, I kind of feel a bit like that, in that I arrive and I'm like, okay, it's not when I left. But I'm suffering a bit with that at the moment, and that really doesn't help. It is. And yeah, do you know what? As far as I know, I've never seen a hypnotist. As far as I know, but obviously they did a damn good job of making me forget. Is all I can say. But yeah, thank you for understanding. Bailey, you know where you can find me on Discord if you ever need a chat or someone to break the boredom. As do you all. You can all find me on Discord, one way or another. Some of you know where to find me on Facebook. Some of you know where to find me on Instagram and YouTube and things. I do appreciate talking to all of you, though. I really do. You make my day. And Bailey, you never cease to make me laugh. Because, as I say, every time that fly zapper goes off, I now laugh thinking of you. So, you know, many of you live on in my memories outside stream, so it's not you're forgotten. But yeah, thank you, and I shall see you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Good night.